Good afternoon, Scorpio. Welcome to Sing Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless month ahead reading update for you. So what that means, Scorpio, is at time of viewing this video, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, something should resonate for you. So what I'd like you to do is use that intuition of your Scorpio. Only focus on those things that actually do resonate. Anything else, just leave it for another, okay? Now let's get started because we pack a lot into this month ahead reading. I'm going to use the Chris Ann Light Seers Tarot deck today to do a general reading for the month ahead in a Celtic cross spread format, as well as I will use the Chris Ann Muse Tarot deck to pull out 4 cards for each of the 4 weeks ahead in the month, and then Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck to pull 3 clarifiers for each of those 4 cards as well, to really tease out a lot for the month ahead for you. As well as afterwards, we will pull 3 oracle cards. I'll pull 1 of the Awaiting Bees oracle cards, 1 Shaman oracle card, or Shaman Dream oracle card, and 1 Moonology. So let's get started so we can find out what's happening for your month ahead. The main objective is coming out. It is the 7 of Cups. Your challenge to that is the Moon. Now, the recent past, Scorpio, we got 8 of Cups here. We do have this conscious card coming out. The Magician is in play, as well as your subconscious, the High Priestess here. Now, moving forward, progressing forward, you have the Hangman. Whew, all right, Scorpio, what are you doing? All right, we'll get to it. So, how you see yourself in the month ahead, how others see you, hopes, dreams, and fears positioned in the month ahead, as well as the final outcome. We're going to set this deck aside, and we're going to dive into the very heart of this cross. So let's see what the main objective is. Well, the main objective is you got multiple choice here, and you are totally confused, Scorpio. All right, so you got a lot of options, and a lot of people think, oh, if you got a lot of options, how wonderful. No, you're really scared you're going to make the wrong choice here, and you don't want to make the wrong choice. You're worried, is this delusion, fantasy, dream, is it illusion, fantasy, I can't even say it anymore, but you know, you don't want to get bit. I mean, if you look at that crazy like eel or snake, something coming out of there, you don't want to get bit. You don't want to make the wrong choice. So, Scorpio, what's your challenge in the month ahead with this decision making, this confusion, being undecided? Well, it's uncertainty. That's your challenge. It's the light of the moon. Well, the light of the moon is all about shadows, illusions, delusions. You can see this one. It's interesting on the Light Seer deck. It has very imagery here. You're drowning in uncertainty and emotions, and water is all about feelings and emotions, and you're just so deep into the depths of it that, you know, the moonlight, you got to rise up to the moonlight to follow your path out and not drown in your emotions here. And your uncertainty with the moon is all about shadows and illusions. There could be some distractions. We do have the black and white here, the shadow and the light, the darkness and light distracting, they're distracted by the light of the moon. So it's all about, there's probably gossip, there's rumors, there's, all kinds of distractions that are coming up, and misunderstandings. I mean, the thing is not to make assumptions or presumptions here, Scorpio. That's what creates uncertainties, and it leaves you drowning, so to speak. You need to rise up and avoid all those distractions. Just focus on your actual soul path journey ahead. Stick to your path and journey, and that pulls you up out of that darkness, that well, because the very card that follows the moon in the cycle is the Sun card. Daylight and clarity, it'll all be shown in the daylight, coming clear as can be. But right now, darkness is leaving you confused and undecided here. Let's look at the past here. Well, Scorpio, we have the 8 of Cups. So you are in the past, you walking away from your emotions, and maybe you're in search of the 2 of Cups that are missing here. And I say that because there is a fire burning here. You're walking away, but there's still this passion burning in this bow here. You're turning your back on it. You're moving forward. You're searching for the completion. 8 of Cups is not complete. You're searching for that completion. And in order to get there, a lot of times you do have to, go from the synchronicity of 8, 9, 10. So Scorpio, 8 of Cups in the past. So now you're in search of the 2 of Cups, I dare say, and you're uncertain because you got all these multiple. There's like 7 cups to choose from. You're like, which is my two? Right? So in conscious, that alpha awake state consciousness, your thoughts are more focused on manifesting your dreams, your desires. So you're busy, you got consciously knowing you got all the resource tools available to manifest what you desire and what you want, Scorpio. And so alpha state, you are consciously trying to manifest your dreams and desires. And then you go to your subconscious state here. Subconscious state is, well, appropriately, you got the high priestess energy here. This is tapping into your inner knowing, your intuition, Scorpio. Going within, you're trying to, your deep subconscious is that beta, theta level of consciousness. This is when you, beta, when you get into like meditative zone, and then theta, when you get deeper sleep and start dreaming. And you're tapping into, well, your higher self at those times. There's revelations and dreams coming to you in your subconscious, these images, and because you're really in more direct contact with the universe when you're speaking with images, because an image is worth 1,000 words. So when you're in the subconscious state, all of a sudden you got this faster than anything speed images changing out and 1,000 words at a time compared to just one word manifesting desires. All of a sudden everything, you're in direct connection with the universe. So you are learning truths to things that were unknown. The revelations are coming to you, but at the same time you're tapping into manifestation from an imagery focus in the subconscious state here. So definitely keep using your intuition, keep getting in contact with your inner knowing, that higher self, that divine connection with the creator even is there, and that is happening with meditation or even in your dream states right now. All right, now Scorpio, future ongoing out for the month ahead, we have this hangman coming out. This is that Piscean energy hangman. This is about really taking the time to see things from a whole new perspective. You just, and you're starting to, and I think that from the revelations and things that are happening throughout your dream state and meditation and your manifestations, you are starting to see things from a whole new perspective. And that does happen, like I said, once you rise up out of that deep well, that challenge, that deep well, realize, ignore the shadows, focus in on the light of the moon, not the shadows and illusions that are causing you to be, confused and undecided and uncertain. You break that spell and you make that decision with a little more certainty because of the fact you're manifesting your watch. You're seeing things from a different perspective, and that's going to allow you to make that decision a lot easier, mainly because you are getting revelations and learning new truths that you didn't understand before. Now, here, how you see yourself, Scorpio, in the month ahead. Oh, yeah, the guru. And I think that's because you really are tapping in. You're learning more truths and revelations coming to you, new ideals and thoughts and concepts are really open themselves to you. And so you're feeling a little more Zen-like here, Scorpio, and that's how you're seeing yourself. You're like on a higher level. You're really tapping into this higher energy. This enlightenment is really blossoming forth for you, Scorpio. Now, how others see you, well, they think you're out of control. Look at that. They're like, oh my goodness, you're just, whom you're chasing after some kind of revelation or communication. But really, this is the swiftest communication card in the Knight of Swords. A very fast energy, it's true. But yeah, others are seeing like, man, he's losing all control or she's losing control. Look at this. Yeah, Scorpio energy here. But you know what? You're not. I mean, look, it's just you're trying to catch up is what that is. But anyways, that's how people are seeing you in the month ahead. Scorpio, hopes, dreams, fears, position. You got the Queen of Wands here. Now, the Queen of Wands energy. This is that feminine characteristics of either Aries, Leo, Sagittarius characteristics coming out. Really passionate, on fire, attractive. Um, this feminine energy has a very creative. I mean, look how, she's almost magical, but she's extremely creative, and she finds resolutions to problems with her creativity, her charm, her charisma. She's inspirational, even motivational. She really is passionate about her creativity and ways of doing things. I mean, she just gets glows. I mean, look at that. She's just got this magic. I love the way they put that spark of a little spark of fire, that flame of passion and inspiration, just boom, glowing outward. So this energy is in your hopes and dreams. So you could be like, yeah, you want to be inspired, you want to be motivated, you want to feel that excitement, that passion, and just have that spark lit up right there. Yeah. Or you have this fear as well, because it's a two-edged sword there. So the fear is that maybe you've lost that spark, you don't have that energy. Now, regardless of whether you're male or female, this is the feminine energy coming forth here, Scorpio. So take it as it is. But the fear is maybe you've lost that spark, you don't have that, that you want that, and you're fearful that maybe you just lost it, right? So whether you have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius within your own natal chart, or this is in another's, this is the hopes, fears, and dreams going on here. So let's move on here to the final outcome, Scorpio. You got 10 of Wands. It's a completion of a cycle. I'm going to say that. If you've been listening to the readings, 10 of Wands energy. It is, really taking on all the responsibilities all by yourself. You got so many tasks, projects. It's overburdening, and you got it all on, doing it all yourself, and you're tired of it. You think it's burdensome, and you just want to move on. You're ready to, just let it all go, and, put the burden onto just someone else deal with that. You're ready to start a new level. You're like, okay, let's just get past this cycle. I'm tired of doing everything all by myself, all alone, having it all on me. I'm not liking this, right, Scorpio? So let me put that aside there. Or actually, let's move all of this Celtic cross aside here, because we're going to move on to that Muse Tarot deck, the Chris Ann Muse Tarot deck. We're going to grab you 4 cards. 4 cards for each of the weeks in the month ahead. And that way we can break it up a little more and try to tease out a little more clarification for what is going on with you, Scorpio. All right, so let's get you 4 cards in the first week. Just going with the feel here. All right, yeah. So the first week we have, well, look at that. The karmic wheel is coming up here. Now, the second week, we have the Hermit coming up. Major arcanas. And the third week, we have 2 of Voices. And the fourth final week, we have the Knight of Emotions. All right, Scorpio. I set this deck aside. I'm going to grab my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Let's look at these weeks here. My kitty cat's going crazy. Just ignore him. Now, let's look at the karmic wheel of fortune here in the first week. Now, this is a karmic mid-level, high, in the major arcana, the hero's journey. The wheel of fortune is a karmic event. It comes forward and reverses things. So if you've been feeling really abundant, things going smooth and all so wonderful, Scorpio, well, I'm sorry to say, the card, karmic wheel of justice kind of thing. The wheel of fortune, it does reverse. And all of a sudden, there's some challenges that you may have to face that you weren't facing before. It's just kind of the karmic wheel thing. Now, if things were burdensome and you were like, oh no, well, be thankful that wheel is off of your shoulders and you are now sitting nice and light on top of that wheel. So good tidings there for you. So, but let's pull some clarification for you, Scorpio. 3 cards. All right, Scorpio, here we go. So, clarifying, strength, courage, bravery. This Leo energy, taming that beast within. This karmic wheel is turning around regarding that. You got to have strength and courage. It's coming in. You may have been feeling, I got a feeling that this is good news because we got the Page of Wands here. So I'm happy to hear this is a good news event happening for you. The Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor here, Scorpio. You've gone through some tough time. You've had a lot of strength, and you've been brave and courageous. You've backstabbed. I mean, you really feeling the pain, like you've been stabbed in the back here, and it's been a painful event. The Ten of Swords, the beauty of it is a completion of a cycle. And it's not going to be forever. It's transformative. It's like that death rebirth. The Scorpion card, it is Scorpion as well. So Scorpio, it's not going to last forever. You can see the dawning of the new day there. Transformation is occurring here. You're leaving the old behind. The old, that's dead. That's obviously dead. I mean, look at that. You can't take on 10 swords like that in the back end. It's time to transform. It's time to go through a whole resurrection, a rebirth, and that new dawn as your true self. Scorpio, it's time to rise up and be true to yourself here. And that's the good news message coming through this. I know you got the strength, you got the courage, you got the bravery. It's time to rise up and be true to yourself because that Wheel of Fortune karmic is turned in your favor here, Scorpio. Now, the Hermit card is here in your second week. Now, the Hermit card is all about finding that inner light within yourself, that guiding light. Look at that guiding light here. This card is a little bit different depiction of it, but finding, acknowledging that guiding light that guides you on your journey forward. I mean, where, you find that peace, that solitude, that serenity, that peace and quiet, so you can really see that path, your own soul's journey path that you actually contracted to be here in this lifetime and follow. That path to gain the experience, gain that karmic energy. I mean, everything is karmic in one way or another, but you are following that pathway. But now, your second week, you're able to really tap in. You found some peace, some solitude, quiet. Maybe, like I said, tapping into your higher self, your inner knowing, and finding that guidance. And you're being directed on your new. Or not your new, it is your soul's path journey. You're just discovering that unique, narrow pathway that only you can see for yourself. No one else can see that. And look, oh my goodness, yes, it is a new beginning. Look at that, Scorpio. Okay, so you got this little Page of Cups. Now, this is kind of could be a little apology or a small type of gift, in a youthful energy, affection, understanding, compassion coming out. It's just, you may think you deserve more or more than that kind of apology kind of thing, but it is what it is. It is offered in good intent. Now, look at this, the Ten of Cups here. This is about a blending of families, the abundance, the Ten of Cups. If you remember, you were looking for this. This is that rainbows and unicorn dream realization. The Eight of Cups in the past is going forward, searching for this. And so you realize, oh yeah, this is my journey forward. This completion, this abundance of my dream and desire is what I am, is my soul journey's path you're looking for. And there you go. You're starting this whole new journey. Look at the growth and the healthiness of this one. You're all of a sudden you're inspired, you're motivated, you've discovered this new path that is your old path, your actual soul journey's path, and you're starting to move forward upon it with your guiding light that you have with the Hermit energy, that inner guidance tapping through. So let's see what's happening in your third week now, Scorpio. You have Two of Voices here. Now, Two of Voices, Scorpio. That is all about decision making. And it's similar to the Two of Swords in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. But here you notice it's a little different. It's still got that X protecting the heart. It's, you can't see her eyes. She's not wanting to look at the the emotions in this. She's thinking, I need to make a practical, logical decision here. I don't want to lose my footing. I don't want to step off on the wrong side here either. It's got to be practical, logical to find my way forward with this decision. But it is undecision. There's indecision here, just like we have with the, the Seven of Cups energy and the cult across heart there. It's, you're not making the decision. And so let's get a little more clarity here, because I will be honest, a lot of times, yes, you want to protect your heart and you wear these masks, not wanting to face your emotions. Maybe you're fearful of opening that and getting hurt there. But the fact of the matter is, you got to find a balance to make these decisions, including this one. And a lot of times, and Scorpio, you should know above all, you need to make a decision or the Towers events will come and make it for you. And it usually just takes it all away, So this decision being made, what is this regarding here for you? All right, well, you got a new, you're making a decision because you're getting ready to start a new level up of communication, understanding here. That Ace of Swords energy coming out here, Scorpio. You are, there it is, Two of Pentacles. You're keeping multitasking, keep things up in the air, but even here you got to make a decision between two things. You need to let something go and actually focus in on one thing or the other, and or else things are going to get all out of kilter, and you can see the chaos and the chaos and anxiety developing in the background, those waves and roller coaster. So you got a brand new, you got a new way, a new cycle beginning here, Ace of Swords as well coming up, as well as trying to defend your stance, defend your opinion, your beliefs against others. But you do seem to be standing firm, but that is kind of where it's coming. Do you stand your ground with your own belief and set that boundary into place, or do you just find a new way of communicating, which isn't standing your ground? This is just start a new level, moving forward with a new way of communicating and understanding. So there is a decision to be made there. Let's see, the fourth week here, Scorpio, we have the Knight of Emotions. This is a romantic love offer coming towards you, or some, it is a romantic couple love, affection, understanding, compassion or empathy coming towards you. And it is an offer from another. It could be from a watery sign as well, or someone with watery characteristics within their natal chart, making this compassionate love offer towards you, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So you could have another Scorpio coming at you, Scorpio. All right, let's see what the Three of Cards are clarifying. All right, well, definitely look at this, Scorpio. You're discontent. You're disappointed. The divine is, this messenger is bringing this cup towards you, and you're ignoring it. You're like, no, I don't. I got 3 cups here I haven't even filled yet, and you want to offer this up. You're just ignoring it. Look at that. You're disappointed in love at this moment, or emotions, and you're just disappointed with that at the moment. And here's the Queen of Cups energy. Now, Scorpio, this could very well be you tapping into your intuition, putting that lid on your cup, saying, oh, no, I am not going to get over emotional here. I am going to use the wisdom of the Queen of Cups, and I'm going to use my intuition and only share my emotions and feelings with those I deem worthy. As well as I'm not going to chance just spilling my emotions out and willy-nilly sharing with anybody, right? Okay, Scorpio. So you are definitely, and once again, ignore the gender, the feminine characteristics coming out here. I can't say it enough. So the Queen of Cup energy here, like I said, put a lid on the emotions, ignore this cup of this messenger, this knight coming in with a cup of love offer to you. You got the 3 of Cups here. So, this, to be honest, this could be a friendly offer of just companionship. The compassion, understanding, affection. The 3 of Cups oftentimes is getting together with your tribe of gals, your tribe of guys, your kindred spirits or souls, connecting with family even, perhaps. And so, once again, these could be romantic offers coming towards you, Scorpio. Take it as it resonates, or it's simply just that cup of affection and compassion and understanding or empathy from kindred souls or kindred spirits and family. So that comes to play here at the end of the month. Now, remember, at the end of the month, you're going to be feeling the heavy burden coming in, but that that's a completion of a cycle. In order, like the Ten of Swords and other ones we had, the tens are all about completing cycles. Even the Ten of Cups, your rainbow and dreams, completing that out so you can begin anew, and you're finding this new direction, new level up. It is all based on your main objective in the month ahead. Is you do have to get past your uncertainty, your indecision and confusion here, Scorpio. And once you get past that, you can start moving forward on your journey. So definitely tap into your higher self, your inner knowing, your intuition, Scorpio. You know it's strong with you. Now, if this is, you're liking it, it's resonating with you, or you're just being entertained, hit that like button down below. Or if you're new, hit that subscribe button so you can get notified next time I upload, and YouTube does that for free. All right, let's go ahead and move to the oracles. We're going to pull you one of the Owenides oracle cards. Now, this is that Welsh Celtic mystical deck. So it provides an awesome affirmation for you to focus and contemplate upon, Scorpio, as you're meditating. So your card today is power. I regain my inner power and wisdom. I connect with the power surging in the earth. Okay, Scorpio, so dragons represent unbridled instinctual power. They personify the fertile elemental power of nature. So dragons are the power that surges within the earth and is manifest as ley lines. As you draw close to these magnificent creatures, Scorpio, you will always be protected. Your eyes will be open, your strength will increase even. You are encouraged to just tap into your psychic nature, Scorpio, and see the mystery and wonder in the world. Communicate with your dragons when you need to use your strength, courage, and fortitude to maintain that balance, Scorpio. Once again, that inner knowing, that high priestess energy coming out there, even with the Owenides. All right, moving on to the Shaman Dream Oracle card for you, Scorpio. Look, your card today is Lost in Space. It's all about needing direction, indeed. Number 36, though, if you take note of that number 36, Scorpio, go to Google after this reading, type in angel number meaning 36. You're going to get an additional angelic message meant just for you. Now, Scorpio, lost in space meaning direction. Once again, it's bringing out that hermit energy, that going within, trying to find your soul's path journey that you contracted yourself to. Right now, you may be feeling a little lost, but it definitely, the answers are there. Tap in. The divine is there to help reveal the secret for you of what your true soul's path is. And that way you can follow and continue on your journey that you want to and elect it to in this lifetime. All right, so now, Scorpio, let's grab one Menology card for you, and I will read from the complete text from the guidebook so we can make sure each and every one you have something to focus and meditate on. Today, your Moonology card for the month ahead, the new moon in Scorpio. How ironic, eh? It is work through your fears, Scorpio. Yes, all right. Remember, fears means false evidence appearing real. And since I said fears, the S is probably stupid. False evidence appearing real, stupid. All right, but yeah, not going there. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Let's find that for you. New moon in Scorpio. Now, Scorpio, definitely, this whole reading seems to be about you making some decisions, getting past it, undecided, uncertainties, fearing the shadows and illusions, and just moving forward on your path. This card suggests a rebirth for you as well, Scorpio. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, even as the birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, Scorpio, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and it will be transforming for you, Scorpio. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, then this is the time to simply work your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time, Scorpio. If you've been experiencing something of a drop, well, emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is the sign that likes to go deep into the body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, Scorpio, then there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. To attune to this moon card, Scorpio, have some sexy time. Indeed. Now, additional meanings for you this card: time to let go of the grudge you're holding, Scorpio. Move on from jealousy. Stop being obsessive. Could it be you're maybe being a little paranoid as well? And finally, Scorpio, make an investment. All right. That is the end of that for this reading. I do hope something resonated for you for the month ahead reading. We'll catch you next time. Bye.